Harlem Bling.
Why are you charging so little, bro?
Guys, Eddie from Harlem Bling. Today we're going to take a look at and review Trax NYC. Trax NYC has to be one of the most, if not the most polarizing jewelry brands on the internet. Most of you guys have heard of Trax NYC and you will be split up into two teams. Some of you will love the brand and some of you will hate the brand. Before we look at Trax NYC jewelry, let me give you a little backstory about the brand and the owner. Trax NYC was founded about 20 years ago in New York City by Maksud.
Don't make fun of my Muslim fucking name.
Maksud has become a jeweler celebrity, and it's different from a celebrity jeweler. A celebrity jeweler makes jewelry for celebrity, which Trax NYC also does. However, Max became a jeweler celebrity. He has over 3 million followers on YouTube. He was featured in a Hollywood movie.
What did I tell you? I said no water. Didn't I tell you no water? I think it's in your best interest.
And is really passionate about his business. Some of the things that made Maksud so successful is that he definitely treats his employees with the utmost respect, as you can see in the following clip.
Fucking dirty sack of shit. You're lucky I even gave you a fucking job. You're telling me about the nigga shit, bro?
He never yells at his customers.
You don't got the fucking decency to even use your brain? Are you a fucking golden retriever?
Also never says anything stupid.
It doesn't refract light the way the way diamonds do. It doesn't do the same thing that diamonds do.
Never has any beef with anyone.
Ain't fucking around, man. Let me find you, motherfucker, bro. I may not know you, I don't know where the fuck you're at, but I'm gonna look through my fucking face, motherfucker, bro. You're already fucking as good as fucking dead!
He stays in his lane making jewelry. Lastly, all of his videos are 100% factual information. He never pretends to be a scientist, which he's not.
Moissanites are shit.
That's why your Moissanite chains look salty.
Moissanite looks like this. Alright, so it really comes down to a scientific level. Light doesn't really do the same thing.
That actually what sparked a beef between me and Trax NYC. Over a year ago, he made this YouTube video, which is all bullshit. And I called him out on both. The same as I do with a lot of other companies, I live by the principles of honesty. If I see something that's bullshit, I will call it out. However, I'm sure there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that still will believe that diamonds are better than moissanite. They shine harder than moissanite. Whatever other fallacies get portrayed. Because we live in a generation where we see a celebrity saying something and we take it as fact.
I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I am a nigga. I'm a pimp.
Trax NYC is a celebrity, so he says something and it makes it true. However, I urge all of you guys, and it's not just when buying jewelry, do your research before. Don't just believe what you hear online. But enough with the talking and the backstory. Let's talk about the jewelry we got from Trax NYC. I actually wanted to get a 3 kilo solid gold Cuban chain like Busta Rhymes. However, I talked to my wife and she said I can't afford a second mortgage. And quite honestly, at Harlem Bling, I have jewelers that can make the same chain for half the price. So I decided to buy something small. I went onto the website, and what's amazing about Trax's website is that he has a live chat feature in the bottom. You can call him, you can talk to him on live chat. I was doing the shopping at 2 o'clock in the morning, and there was still someone that responded to me right away.
Barely any people in the office. Some of the phone calls weren't being picked up.
Phone calls were ringing, and I told them, right now, nobody's gonna leave the mezzanine. All the missed calls are not answered.
Great customer service. I asked the rep a few questions. They answered it very knowledgeably, very patiently, and 3 days I got this box with this envelope. So inside this envelope there seems to be an authenticity card and an appraisal report. So honestly, these appraisal reports don't mean anything. They're like the GRA certificates. All this is for your record. So the value over here, it says $390. However, I paid around $300 for this pendant. The jeweler can put any appraisal value, and the reason they do it oftentimes is because people think that it's worth more money or they can insure it for more money. However, it is often not the case. There was also this card inside. Over the course of 2 decades, I have learned the jewelry industry extremely well, and regardless of what anyone in the world will ever say, I know what counts when conducting such transactions. Max, this is very personalized. I'm not going to read it right now. You're talking about champagne and watch band, but just including this really shows that you care about your brand. Your passion speaks. Definitely salute for that.
I appreciate it, bro.
Let's talk about the jewelry. So I ordered item number 65300. It's a 1.6 gram cross and it has about 0.1 carats of diamonds. Let's open this up. And here is the cross. It is small. I knew it would be small. And the reason I bought it is because, like I said, I wasn't going to spend $50,000 on a large custom piece. Also, guys, remember, with these reviews, each item you will buy from a jeweler will be different. It is definitely not fair to judge a jeweler based on this cross. You cannot judge a brand by one item. Just because one item could be bad from a brand does not mean everything else is good. At Harlem Bling, I'm sure there's items that other reviewers will review and they will not like. So please keep it in mind. Please do your own research before shopping, as this is just my opinion of this one item and my experience in general. So this cross is tiny. It's very small, but it is well made. Feels solid. Definitely good for a girl or a young kid. My only thing with it is, if you look very closely, it looks like the solder isn't done perfectly. It's just a very small, rough spot. But I'm sure at Trax NYC they will not put the same effort into making a small item like this as a bigger chain. So is this a good buy for $260? Yes and no. If you are a diamond lover, if you're one of those people that was successfully brainwashed by De Beers, by Tiffany, by Trax NYC himself into thinking that diamonds are the only stone you should buy and not to look at anything else. Moissanite is garbage, rubies are garbage, everything else is garbage. Just buy diamonds, then yes, this is a perfect piece for you. It's not a bad price. It is pretty good quality, decent quality for this price. But with that mentality, you're stuck 50 years ago. If you're open to realize that there's other gemstones that look better than diamonds and cost less money, then it is not the best option. At Harlem Bling, we have this cross for about $100. This is also solid 14 karat gold. It actually weighs 0.1 grams more than the Trax NYC one, has about the same back, and it costs 1/3 of the amount. But it's moissanite, it is not diamond. If you want to get something bigger, we offer this baguette cross, this beautiful, detailed cross with a Jesus pendant, and these are all larger pieces. Our most popular Gothic cross and our newest cross with roses. All in all, Trax NYC, this is definitely not a bad piece for the diamond lovers. I would not buy something like this if it wasn't for the review, simply because I do not understand the point of overpaying $200 for 0.1 carats of stones. They have no value. If you take both of these crosses and try to sell them at a pawn shop, at a jewelry store, trade them in, you will get exactly the same amount of money. You will not get more money for those tiny diamond chips. But the shopping experience was great. The website was easy to navigate. The live chat was awesome. All in all, guys, definitely check out Trax NYC and let bygones be bygones. You know, the little drama me and him had, it's in the past.